Okay, good afternoon, subscribers. It is 1:05 p.m. Tuesday, December 30th. Not too bad out today. We're headed to the gym. Then we're gonna go and do that video I keep saying we're gonna do. The comparison price to WinMart and Moon Milk. I personally like Moon Milk. WinMart is okay, but the only WinMarts that are around here are the little small sub ones. I have one that's literally right down the street right here that I go to when I need to pick up water. Mainly just water and instant noodles is what I get from there. I got some soy sauce and some sesame oil. I get this soy sauce that's already infused with garlic and chili. And then I get sesame oil, and I use that for my salad dressing that I make. And they used to have this salt and pepper, and they didn't. I had to go buy that from another place. But anyways, I just keep my little condiments up here. But I don't really shop there. Most of my shopping I do is at, was Mega Mart. It was just too far for me to go, and the pricing I just, even for bulk, just didn't seem like a savings to drive all the way out there. So, and it's not that far, but it's far. So anyways, we're gonna head to the gym. We're gonna come back, do that WinMart video. I did a little bit of cleaning. I want to do deep cleaning, clean off that shelf, go underneath the drawers. I just scrubbed the floors. I did the bathroom floors. I just want to clean going into the new year. I want to wake up in the new year with clean sheets, clean linen. We're gonna do laundry tomorrow, do all that stuff, clean out the refrigerator, and just start the new year fresh, nice and clean and fresh. So we're gonna go to the gym, and then I think we'll go to WinMart first in the mall, and then I'm trying to figure out which Moon Milk to go to, and I think I'm gonna go to the one of them in Antong. Antong, there's several of them, but I'm looking for a bigger store. Now, I see that this could be a problem of what things they have in stock at each store. Antong doesn't seem like a place where people mainly cook. It's littered with restaurants, and I think people mainly go out and eat and do a little light cooking, even though they have these little markets. But there's not any big markets, where I think people more in the Santron area and in this area cook more. So I'm not sure what products they have on the shelf, but they should have the basic necessities. We're gonna do like potatoes, eggs, milk, bread, noodles, pasta, salt, pepper, oil, just the essentials that you would have in your home to either get by or create a couple meals out of to feed yourself or your family, and compare the prices to WinMart and Moon Milk. So let's get this day started and get to the gym. I had the sliding door open, getting some nice fresh air. This air conditioner stinks, man. Yeah. It smells like a combination of sewer gas a little bit, and I'm not gonna say mold because I can smell the mold. Could be a different kind of mold, but it stinks. Yeah, just be careful where you move to. I'm gonna try and ride this out for one more month, and then I don't know where I'm gonna go, whether I go to home, back to Daegu, Thailand, or Cambodia. Thailand especially depends on how much money I earn in the next month. And same with Cambodia, but I don't need to make that much money to go to Cambodia. It's super cheap. It's like Vietnam. And, it makes sense to go to Cambodia now because it's landlocked and the beaches here are not that good. I mean, I can walk along the beach here, but I can walk along the river, the Mekong River, while I'm in Cambodia. So the main draw for me was the inexpensive, everything's here, the community, although not being very social, not from lack of being social, a little bit of lack of getting out and being social, but just not meeting the people that I'm used to meeting when I'm out. Anyways, I don't want to get onto that, but you get the point. But the point I'm trying to make is I'll be leaving here in a month. I don't think I'm going to stay my 3 months here. I'm going to head to either Thailand, Cambodia, or home, ride it out for a month, and that'll be something that I'll discuss in another video. But let's get the day started. So I was saying in the other couple of videos that I've already put out, and just yesterday or the day before yesterday, not yesterday, as I was saying, the infrastructure here in Vietnam is awesome. So they're starting to pave this road after they just put in, not just put in, but it's been a couple months, put in the new sewer systems, the drains. They're putting the new pavers on the sidewalks. All the sidewalks are gonna look like this. She's not supposed to be walking on it, but she's doing it anyways. And I had to find a new way to get to the, well, a different way to get to the gym. So I'm assuming they're gonna do that street that's down there next. They already did half of it, but they're gonna repave it. And so they're going down all down this road. So the infrastructure projects here in Vietnam are, I would say, better than Thailand. Yeah, there's no subway here, but they have subways and all that, I believe, in the major cities, Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh and Saigon and places like that. But yeah, they're definitely on it here in Vietnam. The only the only issue that I see from doing this is once it's all fixed and the infrastructure is good, best believe the prices are going to go up even higher than they're already going up. And they're just gradually going up here. It's not like Thailand, you wake up and something that was 50 cents is now $1. So anyways, we're going to get in here to the gym. It's fairly empty. Should be able to get on all the equipment that I want to get on, but I just wanted to share that with you. Okay, back from the gym. Had a decent workout. I've lost the capacity to lift a certain weight that I was at because the car accident, and then just not feeling like going to the gym and not going on a regular basis. So I'm trying to slowly work my way back up to the weights that I was lifting before, the weight that I was lifting before. As you saw, they were paving the streets, so I had to take the sidewalks. They had a tape going across the street, and I had to put the tape over my head and drive on the sidewalk and get into the gym. And I didn't bring my camera. There were some beautiful ladies in the gym. But leaving the gym, I have seen the most beautiful woman that I have ever seen here in Vietnam. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder, so some might say she's not beautiful. Some may say she is. I didn't get a picture. Phone was underneath my seat with my wallet and all that. I don't drive with it out because I lost my phone and it got stolen. I never published that video. I've got to subtract or get the video off of one of my old iPhones that I bring as a backup phone just in case I lose this phone. You guys need to do that. It doesn't need to be an iPhone, but you need to get some type of phone. Anyways, back to the subject. She was gorgeous. And I can't even tell you what color top she had on because I was so focused on her face, her body, and her shorts. And I don't want to be vulgar or objectify this woman, but she was gorgeous. She had chocolate brown biker shorts. She was slim, thick, but more on the slim, not that thick, but thick enough that she's thicker than the slim Asian girls here, you know what I mean? Her skin was brown. She was brown, like a Filipino brown, like a light Filipino brown. And I don't see too many brown Vietnamese women here. They're all lighter complexion. You'll see some brown, but not as brown in her. Her hair was long. She had it up in the I Dream a Genie ponytail going down. Face was gorgeous. She had two flaws. She's too tall, but some 6'6" Scandinavian Viking from Sweden or England or one of those countries will feel right at home, wifing her up because they'll be taller. And the second was the look on her face. Even though we didn't make eye contact, I'm sure she had peripheral. I had peripheral. She knows guys are staring on her. Was a thin line between confidence and conceited. So to me, that was just, she just had this resting bitchy face. Doesn't mean she was, but that's the vibe that I got from just her facial expression as she was paying for her grab bike. And she was obviously going to the gym with the outfit she had on. And her outfit left nothing to the imagination, if you know what I mean. Moose knuckle, camel toe, pig feet. You get the drift. I mean, her body was perfect, like to the point where, like, why the fuck are you going to the gym, Dad? Sorry, I'm trying not to curse. Pops told me I'm cursing too much. Yeah, like, why are you going to the gym? And she just stuck out. I mean, I see beautiful women all the time, but I think the thing that really attracted me to her, other than her physique, was her skin tone. This is the tropics, guys. It's hot. By the way, the weather's starting to get a little better. Clouds are burning off. It's 2:35 p.m., but the temperature outside is still nice and cool, especially with the breeze. So it's just perfect. You can see the mountains and whatnot. But yeah, her skin was just olive brown, and it was gorgeous. One of those days I wish I had my camera mounted so I could show you this beautiful woman. So anyways, I'm gonna write this list down. I'm gonna clear out some of this video that I have on here so I can have more video, more storage on the micro SD, and we're gonna get into that video. I think we're gonna go to WinMart first, to the mall. And I haven't been to the mall around. It's honestly, guys, it's not exciting. The mall is there's supposed to be some other malls, but I haven't found them. I see them advertised on Facebook and when I look up the maps, but all my driving around here, I have not seen another mall. So as far as I know, that's the only mall. So we're gonna head to that mall. I don't know the name of it. When I figure it out, I've been there several times looking for certain items that I could not find, and some of them I did. So yeah, when I first got here, I went to the DIY store, and I went to the Win, and then there's another market in there. So we're gonna go to those markets and price out some things and do a price comparison. Which one is cheaper? Which one is better to shop at? So I know there's another market. There's a WinMart in the mall. There's another market, and then we're gonna do Moon Melt. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Let's get a little wash up and change our clothes and write this list, and let's get at it. Okay, let's get it. It's weird how this is kind of mimicking California, Southern California, San Diego weather. And I've explained this before, but it is 3:20 p.m. and the sun and the clouds are coming out and slowly burning off that marine layer. That's what we call it in the U.S. because it's on the ocean. So it's usually the warm air from inland, Chula Vista, El Cajon, all up in that area, La Mesa. All that hot air coming in and hitting the ocean air makes all that foggy stuff, whatever they call it, the marine layer. And then it takes almost all day to burn off for an hour or two, and then it comes right back. Where inland it clears out and it's quite sunny. So you can see clouds here, no clouds there. But anyways, we don't have much time on much memory left on this micro SD. So that's a good thing, because that means I can't ramble like I'm doing now. So let's get to the market. I got my lists over there, and let's compare. I wanted to keep this open, but this fly, like the size of my thumbnail, came in here, and luckily there was something on there that he wanted to eat, so he went back out, so I closed it. All right, so let's get on the motorbike, our list, and let's go do some price comparisons. I'm gonna bring these plastic containers with me. I'm hungry. I'm just ate like 3/4 of an apple. And they charge me to take away food. It cost me $40,000, which is still not bad. 40, so $80,000 for the meal, when it could cost me $70,000 because they're charging me for the containers. So we're gonna bring our own containers and see if they'll accommodate me and fill up the containers and that food. So I'm pretty much gone back to eating the way I was eating before. All those pork chops and all that pork and everything was having me put on some weight. So anyways, we don't have much memory left on this card, like I said, and here I am rambling. So let's get to the mall. We're gonna do the mall first, and then we're gonna go to the WinMart, the Moon Milk in Antone. It's a big one. It's quiet. It's not that busy, and the aisles are wider. So I figure we'll do that one and hopefully be successful in finding all the items on the list. So let's go. As you can see, they're gearing up for New Year's here. There's going to be several sites that you can celebrate New Year's. Yesterday I took you over here to the boat, and I also showed you that the boat has something for New Year's. But tomorrow we're going to go down to the beach. I think what we're going to do is start off at the beach and then come to the river, because I think that's where the fireworks are going to be. But there's the boat, and the mall's coming up right ahead of us. I literally could walk it. I just don't feel like walking, as you saw me walking yesterday. So, yeah, it's going to be an eventful New Year's. Okay, we've arrived. So we're going to go to the underground parking. But this is what the mall looks like on the outside. I've entered through here. I've done a video where I've entered through here, I believe. But we're gonna go. Oh, they got that blocked off because they're doing the construction. That doesn't hinder us from doing what we're gonna do. But usually when I come out this way and then go straight, which would take us right home or to the Antone area. But we're gonna go down in this basement park. Why am I doing this? So you can see the process. So there's a lane for cars. As you saw, the car went to the right, bikes go to the left. You'll pull up here, put your bike in between these two slots. Once you do that, he taps the card, and that card lets them know how long you have been here, and you pay accordingly. So I don't like to park here in this area. I like to park in an area where I know I'll be able to find my motorbike. So it sounds crazy, but see how there's nothing over here, and they got an electric bike charging over there. I'm in the park right here, secluded from everyone else. We're at number 11, and we're good to go. So here's the card. And now you've seen. So we're gonna enter in over here. You're like, over where? I'm gonna show you. First I wanna fix my hair. And change camera holding mechanism. No one has stolen this. There's no knock on wood. I usually leave it on here. I'm not worried about anyone stealing it. Got my key. Leave my helmet. Make sure that's secure, because it wasn't. And then there's elevators and escalators down this way. So we're number 11 by the electric bike parking, even though none of those are electric bikes. But they are the reason why you see so many electric bike stations now is, if you don't know, Vietnam is rolling out with no more gas-powered bikes are going to be allowed to come into the country to be sold. You have to buy an electric bike. There's all these electric bike startups. Just look it up on YouTube. I'm not going to go into it. There's a lot of complaints from the electric bike startups and the people doing electric bikes being able to outsource materials to produce said electric bikes. And I'll leave it at that. You'll have to do your own little research. I think we'll take the escalator up. Ground floor, there's a fila shop. Interesting enough, they don't have shoelaces here. None of these stores have shoelaces. You have to get, here's a Dyson store, you have to get your shoelaces off of Lazada or Amazon. And I actually got a pair of shoelaces for my other pair of Jordans that I have at home. There's the WinMart up there. Guess we could have taken this escalator. We'll take this one, it's closer. I had to have my landlord or manager, whatever she is, order them for me off of Lazada. And I have yet to put them in because I usually don't wear sneakers. So I'm wearing sneakers today. I'm wearing my Jordans. One pair today. I really like these pair. But I have my, can't remember the name. Cements. My Cement 4s. And they need to be clean and deoxified. The plastic turned yellow because I use soap to clean them instead of the cleaning solution, which I have at home. And then I have the stuff you put on it and wrap plastic and then put the UV lights on it. Once you put it out in the sun, the UV light eats away all that stuff. And once you eat away all that stuff, excuse me, then it'll turn white again. All right, so let's do our list. Maybe we'll start off with the staples. So we're gonna look at bread. And you know what? I didn't bring a pen. I was supposed to write these prices down so I don't have to go back into the videos and see what the prices are. Jesus. All right, confectionery. This music is quite loud. I smell the durian. Oh, how much is this? Yeah, 300,000 for this little bit. That is crazy. $599,000. Now I don't know if that's the price per kilo or the actual price, but anyways, we don't have much time. I don't know where the bread is. And from my experience, when I ask someone, they don't speak English, and then they're scrambling to try and find someone to accommodate me, which is good. I'm happy about that. Excuse me. Okay, at least we got to rice. That's on our staples. So we got a 5 kilo bag of rice is what we're looking for. I don't know, doesn't say the kilo size because it's in okay, 3 kilogram right there, and this is 5 kilo. So for this brand is 83,000 for a 5 kilogram bag for this brand. Then you'll have this brand here, which is on sale for 157 for a 5 kilogram. It says special rice. The grains look the same as with this one here. These people, I swear, are very rude. If I brushed up against her, she would have like a fucking fit. Especially if you're in the United States. What's weird is you got rice here and then you've got dog and cat food. Okay, so then we have another bag of rice here, which is a 5 kilo for $142. So that's the prices of the rice here, and they don't have a very large selection, as you can see here in WinMart. And I'm assuming this is like risotto rice. I'm assuming. And then they have some specialty rice, flagrant rice and brown rice. Okay, bread. Maybe pasta will be down this aisle. It says dried foods. So we have bread and we have pasta. Unfortunately, not the pasta that I was looking for. I'm trying to do this in order so I don't have to keep backtracking. This is on the list, but again, let's find the bread. Okay, I didn't see the bread. So straight down?
Yeah, go straight out and on the
left-hand side? Right-hand side?
Yeah.
Okay,
Right
but into like the grocery area?
Yeah. It's all over there.
Okay, thank you. All right. So, I guess that kind of makes sense. That the bread would be down in this area. And my list is quite long. Look at that, red velvet Oreos, 62,000. Wow, with the marshmallow in the middle. And then the chocolate pies. That would be under snacks, which I have that on the list. Okay, so here we got bread. Now, one of the other things is bread may not be so popular in the store because they have bakeries. So this is not what I meant by bread, but this is what I meant by bread. So, it looks like WinMart has their own brand of bread. So a loaf of this white bread is 28,000. And then this other sandwich bread, which is half the size, is 27,000. Now this is probably like your cheap bread that you get at like the dollar store or, you know, a regular supermarket that is very fluffed up with air to make you think like you're getting a lot of bread, where this actually has probably more flour and whatnot. Like this is, I can stick my finger through this bread and it's only 16,000 and it's a short loaf, but it has no body to it, no oomph. So it looks like if you want to get bread for like sandwiches and whatnot, this would probably be the best, as well as this sandwich bread. And they have another one, which again is very fluffy and airy. 19 cents, 19,000, I mean. So remember, 5,000 is 20 cents. Well, 19 cents, so just 20 cents. So if you make that 20, that's like 20, 40, 60, 80. That's 80 cents for that loaf of bread. Okay? Then you have baguettes and grains and whatnot here, grainy bread. So you've got this bread that's 10,000. This actually looks really good. I would tear this up. If I had lunch meat, I'd actually make myself a sandwich. So it's 10,000, so that's 40 cents. Remember, 5 cents is, 5,000 is 19, so just round up to 20. And then you have a baguette here, so it's about 25 cents here. All right, so we got bread, we got rice. Now, let's see if we can find American pasta or Italian pasta. You know what I mean? That Dorian just smells so damn good. I'm gonna have to venture around with the camera off and find these items because I just don't have enough space on here, and I'm not having any luck finding these items. Okay, found the pasta. It was in the aisle with the Asian pasta, the rice noodles here, but it's such a small section that I walked right past it. So it looks like there's authentic pasta here. says product of Italy. 250 grams for $36,000. Then you have this other brand here. It says premium. Doesn't say if it's Durham flour or what type of flour. And apparently this is 400 grams, I think. That's what it said on the package. I can't really tell here. Yeah, 400 grams, 250 grams. Okay, so 400 grams for 35 versus 250 for 36. Then you have this one, which is 250 grams for 29. This one says a product of Italy with Durham wheat. That's what I was looking for. 500 grams for 40,000. So about $1.60, $1.50 for this one. Then everyone knows Barilla, or you should. This is the good, and I love angel hair, and I'll probably be coming back to get this once I buy some ground beef and peppers and onions and chilies and make me some spaghetti, because I love spaghetti and I haven't had it in a while. Then they have the whole wheat variety version of this, and this is 500 grams for 85. And then these spaghetti sauces are quite small, so this is under $2 for this sauce. This is a if you don't know, I can't pronounce that, but that's a spicy tomato sauce. As you see, they put the chili, so you'll know. And it looks like it's a Korean brand, and that's 41,000. And then they have another one here, which is 41,000, and another rose tomato cream sauce for 75,000. And let's see, I should have worn my glasses instead of the contacts. So this is 340 grams, and this one is 220 grams. So they have different varieties of spaghetti sauces you could get here. They've got this stuff in the bag, which is the arrabbiata, however you pronounce it, the spicy one, for 11,000. So it's about 40 cents. And then they have the cream-based sauce, and then they have the Barilla. So obviously the American brands are going to be quite expensive. But you get this one for, that's basically like $6-7, guys, for this Barilla one. 100% Pomodoro olives, tomatoes, most likely from Italy. Although you got to be careful with that, because I watched a documentary on that those tomatoes don't necessarily have to come from Italy, and everyone associates those with Italy. So anyways, they have all these different sauces here. This would be the cheapest, but it's only 110 grams. So if you got 2 of these, it would average out to 1 of these. So you're paying half. So same kind of sauce. I might have to do that. Let me see if I can get this guy. Thanks, pasta. Okay. Oh, it opened. Bad luck for him. All right. So we've got the rice, we've got the pasta, cooking oil. I saw that in my travels. Right here. So here's your cooking oils. This is premium sunflower oil, 2 liters for 183. Then you've got, I think this is 1 liter for 64. Then you got another one here for 54 for 1 liter. So different varieties, different prices. This one, I'm not sure what kind of oil, because it doesn't say, but this would probably be the best bang for your buck, would be this one, or these big giant ones down here on the bottom. So those look like soy, So that's probably soybean oil for 36,000. Then you have this sunflower oil for this 5 liters for 224. So it looks like your options here are sunflower oil, sesame oil, and sunflower oil and soybean oil. Yeah, that's sunflower. I don't see like a vegetable oil blend. But these claim to be heart healthy, very light oils here. And this is 52,000. This is the sesame oil that I use. And it's probably better that I come here and get it, because this is the one that I got. But for that price, this is probably 2.5 bottles. So it'd be better to come and get this from here. Now we have your olive oils. So your small bottle here, extra virgin olive oil, is $180 for 250 milliliters. This one is $165 for 165. I mean, 250 milliliters for 165. Sorry. So it looks like the best one, I would say, would be this one here for the price and the quantity. If you are an olive oil eater, you like to dip your bread in it or cook with it. Remember, olive oil has a low flash point, so you really can't saute heavy with it. It's mainly a finishing oil, or you can put it in with another oil or with butter. But this will catch on fire very fast. But this is $7.10 for this big bottle of oil here. All right. So let's go to eggs. It's strange when you're looking for eggs because they don't refrigerate their eggs. I think US is the only country that refrigerates their eggs. But anyways, these are the eggs that I've gotten before, and they're quite delicious. Brown hen eggs, brown eggs too. And here they have them for 41,000. And it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 eggs for 41,000. So that's like $1.50. I think that's a pretty good deal. They have quail eggs too as well for 30,000. Eggs must not be so popular because they don't have a lot of different varieties and brands. Now I know at Megamart and the other places they sell like 30 and 40 eggs. I just watched a video on that. All right, so that's it for eggs. Let's go to potatoes. That's next on the list. All right, so we have some sweet potatoes. They look like purple sweet potatoes. And I'm gonna have to assume that's because I see a picture there. So it looks like, man, 100 grams, 4.9, I don't know. Sorry. Let's see if we can get, okay, here's better. I can't make out what it is. If that's per kilo, I don't know. But it's 46. That's 31. It's not like really explained if that's per kilo, per gram, per ounce. I know it's not ounce because that's a US thing. So it's very difficult for me to tell you what it is, so I don't want to assume it's per kilo. It could be per kilo. I think it is per kilo. I see kg. So we'll just do 46,000 per kilo for these purple potatoes. But I was looking for regular potatoes, which we have some here. Now they're in very small bags. So what's the price of this? Okay, it's not in English, which shouldn't be too surprising. So maybe there's a Kotai. Okay, so they're both. So I don't know. As you can see, the name poking out through here is the same here, same here. So I guess 500 grams is 20,000, and I guess if you buy by the kilo, it's 40,000. I don't know. But that's the potatoes there. All right, eggs, potatoes. Now to the protein and dairy. So let's go look at the chicken. I saw the beef already, but I haven't come across the chicken. All right. Here's the chicken, but we have a lovely couple here doing some shopping too, so we will let them do their thing, and we will go to the beef, and then go back to the chicken. So it's $399 per kilogram, and this one packet right here is, I don't know, it's not a kilogram, but you can see the measurement there. But this one pack of beef here for hot pot is 138,852. So that's not pretty. That's pretty good. It's not bad. Then if you want a steak, this is 419,000 per kilo, and this one comes to 93,800. So just say 100,000, which is about $5 for that steak. So you'll have all these little hot pots, steak slivers here. They also have it frozen over there. So let's go look at the frozen ones. I'm not sure what type of beef this is. Shank. It says shank. And this one is, okay, it's already weighed out to 250 grams, and they're 124,000 per package. Not a large variety of the fresh beef, but they have these hot pot rolls here that, of the meat that's already shaved very thin and rolled up for you to have your little hot pot or Korean barbecue if you have a hot plate where you're cooking it. But most commonly they do the hot pot here. So it looks like this one is 99,000 for that one pack. This one is 165,000 for that pack. 500 grams. This one is 300 grams for 134,000. And then they have some other ones here, 200 grams for 79,000. This might be a lesser grade. And this particular brand comes from New Zealand. This one comes from America, or so it says. And this might be the local. So 250 grams of the local is 102. And then these frozen steaks, 200 grams. Looks like it's 134. And that's from New Zealand, not local. And then they have these pre-made burgers there. So $82,000 for that pack. And then you have all these little frozen steaks here. 250 grams for 200,000 dong. And I'm not sure where this meat is from, but this is 228. Now the marbling looks better on this. It's probably why these are a little bit more expensive. And the way they cut them, they don't cut meat like they do in the US, so the cuts are going to look totally different. And this is pork. That's not on our list, but chicken is. All right, so we have the chicken breast here, which is in Vietnamese. So I think this is, package is 462 grams, and it comes to 112,900. So they seem to all be the same. Oh no. Okay, so that has to be the price, because the common denominator between this, the numbers that change, is the one in the middle. Oh, nice. All right, so this must be 52,000, which is probably $1.90 or $2, because remember 50,000 is $1.89. Okay, so the reason why I say that is this is the gram weight, I guess. That's the price, and that's the price per kilogram. So this is 52,000, this is 59,000, this is 51,000, that's 65,000. So these are the chicken breast. So you can get one for about $1.200 and up to about, well, whatever, but you can get it up to like $2.50, I believe. And then as low as I can see here would be $1.90, somewhere around there. So that's for the chicken breast. Then these look like legs, which is 665 grams, comes to 75.744. And then we have some cut up chicken pieces for like soup. And it looks like some chicken bones as well, with some meat on it. So not a very large selection of chicken here. And then they have another brand here, which is a little bit more expensive per kilo. It's coming in at 900 per kilo. And these packages are up to 72,670. Sorry, I'm trying to rush this because I don't want to run out of memory space on here and be able to finish this. So tofu and beans. Tofu. So I had ChatGPT come up with this list, and then I added stuff onto it. Ooh, kimchi. I love kimchi. But I'd rather go buy it from the restaurant. So anyways, we've got some tofu here. And honestly, this is like for Americans. Because if you ride around Vietnam, you'll see people making fresh tofu. And you can buy fresh tofu, like just made fresh tofu. And so I would suggest that you get the fresh made tofu if you're daring. I don't know what water they use it. Do they use filtered water? I'm sure these are with filtered water. Probably would be better, but if you feel adventurous, I've seen Westerners do videos where they only shop at the local marts and they buy the fresh tofu. But anyways, this tofu here is 300 grams for 20,000, which is 80 cents. This is 300 grams of tofu for about 45 cents, because 11. Remember 5 and 5? 5,000 is just rounded up to 20. So 2040. So, and then the 1 is, I don't know, 5 cents. We'll just say it's 5 cents. Then you've got this down here, which is 260 grams of tofu, which is 13,000. And then you have this one, it's 14,000. Why? I don't know. I don't know if it's extra firm. I just don't know. But it says U.S. soy sustainable. And then they have this big giant pack here, which is 500 grams for 15,000. So you got your proteins covered there. Let's go to, well, we're already here for the milk and dairy, so we might as well do the milk and dairy. So I don't see milk, but I see heavy whipping cream here. Milk might be down here. Okay. Okay, so milk. 950 milliliters, half gallon. 48,000. Then you have this one, premium milk, whole pasteurized, 900 milliliters, 49,000. And then these here, okay, melon flavored milk. Must be a Korean thing. That's the only I think of. Okay, so they have the little small ones you can get for like 12,000 for chocolate milk and regular milk, I guess for your kids, put in their lunch or have them drink it at home. And so yeah, but like I don't know if that's strawberry or not. Could be. Go ahead. It's okay. So that's the milk. I did have yogurt. As you can see, they have all the probiotic yogurts here. I'm not going to go too in depth, but it looks like around 25 to 29 B&D. You can get 2 for 5 per pack. So different. I don't know what the difference is. Flavoring, how much probiotic is in it, I don't know. Then you have the expensive one, which is the Occult, but you're basically getting double. So I guess it's not that much expensive. You're only paying 2,000 dong more because there are 10 in here. So yeah, and this one, the basic one, I guess, I don't know the difference. I don't drink the stuff. Would be the equivalency of buying 2 of these because this is 25 and this is 50. All right, regular yogurt. Now I don't know if it's an individual piece is 8,000 because these come in packs of 4, but as you can see, this is like ripped off. So I'm assuming, I don't know. I don't want to assume. 100 grams. 100 grams, yeah. So each one of these is 8,000. So 8, 8, 16, 32. And then if you buy it separately, it's 9,000. So they have this black sticky rice with yogurt, mango chia seed yogurt for 10,000, sticky rice yogurt, looks like some little cocoa chips yogurt for 14,000. And then you've got the basic one down here, I guess it's plain, 7,000. Now you can buy this. Oh, this is milk. Doesn't say yogurt. This one looks like it has tropical fruit in it. It says natural fruits and probiotic yogurt, 8,000. Remember, each one of these is 8,000. And then these here are 4,000. And then the Via milk is 8,000. And this one has pomegranates, and then they have the passion fruit, and then they have with nuts and whatnot. So they do have a large variety of yogurt. I'm not going to go through it all. So I'd say basically around 8,000 to 9,000 would be the most you'd pay for 100 grams of yogurt. Hello. All right. cheese. Now, this is where what you call it has it beat. I don't want to cut in front of me. Because the cheese selection that they have at Moon Milk blows this away. Why? Because Moon Milk tends to cater to Westerners, not to the Asian population. And so you're not going to have a lot of cheese because they don't eat a lot of cheese and they don't eat a lot of butter and stuff like that. So this section is going to be small. But when we go to Moon Milk and you see this selection of cheeses and charcuterie and stuff like that, you will be amazed. So I expect that these prices will be kind of high because they probably don't move as much as opposed to Moon Milk. I could be wrong, where they're going to just move volume of it. They have Camembert, they have blue cheese, they have Parmesan, they have all of that stuff. So anyway, string cheese right here with mild cheddar. Okay. 84 grams for $59,000. Then this block of mozzarella here, 200 grams, is $113,000, about $6. Then you have this mozzarella as well from Holland, which is $114,000, probably the same gram weight. I can't see 200 grams. Then they have, I don't know what this is, lemon tart flavored. I think that's some type of cheese that they eat here in Asia. I don't know what that is, to be honest with you. I'm just gonna go with the stuff that I can recognize. So we have the Swiss cheese here. They don't call it Swiss cheese, they call it something else. Emmental. So the lady that makes the sandwiches kept saying, oh, the Emmental, what the hell is that? Well, Swiss cheese. So this is grated, and I'm gonna say grated Parmesan. That's $91,000. The Swiss cheese, yes, it's Parmesan here. So $81,000 for the Parmesan there. For the Emmental is $151,000. For the mozzarella cheese blend for this bag of 200 grams is $84,000. And they have other brands here. So I'll just slowly put it here. We won't go over every price. And then they have this spreadable fromage for those who want to have cheese plates and charcuterie plates. So all these different flavored ones, herb, I don't know what that is, but these are the prices here. And let's see, you want burger cheese, the slices, they have the mozzarella, which I'm sure is not good, for $53,000. And then you have your, I'm gonna say American cheese for $55,000 for, they're both 200 grams, sorry. Then they have some charcuterie here, 226 for 500 grams, I guess. And then your hams, 200 grams for $53,000. The Superior ham, 200 grams, $58,000. Hoghead cheese, or hoghead meat, whatever they call it, souse meat, whatever. Mr. Rob used to eat this stuff and have us, the whole truck smelling when we used to do roofing back in Philly. He'd go and get a pack of this and some cheese and be snacking and have the whole truck lit up with this stuff. Old heads like this stuff. Anyways, some other ham here. Again, the selection here is not very big, but you'll see that they have a large variety at Moon Milk. And then you have some bacon here, which Americans will be interested. That's 500 grams for $559. So I'd say that's probably even cheaper than the US. And looks like more meat than fat. This actually looks pretty damn good. Really damn good. All right, what's next on the list? Fish. So I saw the fish heads and pieces. So basa, I'm not sure what that is, but that little small piece is 120,000. Wow, must be an expensive, flavorful, good fish. Then you got the salmon bones here for 99,000. Salmon head, 90. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not the price. The price is on the top. The price here for this bones is 56,826, 79,596. Okay, so this fish isn't that expensive. This is 22,000 dong for that fish, 24,000. The price per kilo is 120. This piranha looking fish, 66,000 and some change. Not sure what that is. So I don't know what these fishes are. I don't like fish. I don't eat fish. Sorry guys. I eat shrimp. They have eels here. This is 82,000 for the eel and some change. Packs of shrimp. This one is 25,000. Decent price. I don't know. Maybe squid. Then you've got pre-cooked, cleaned mussels and their versions of clams. So this is the pricing up here. I don't know which one is, because it's in Vietnamese. So I don't speak Vietnamese, can't read Vietnamese. So then we have salmon here, and it looks like the salmon is 829,900 Vietnamese dong per kilo. So this one piece of salmon here is 239.11. This one is 140 and some change. This one is 81,000 and some change. And that's a tail piece. You can tell by this white piece coming through and the narrowness. This is more inside the body. So you get the gist of that. All right. This list is way too long. Way too long. I don't want you to see my handwriting. It's terrible. All right, since we're already here, let's see. I honestly don't like the way this is priced. It's I don't want to think too much. So we have a bag of onions here. Looks like 3 onions. I don't know if they're already weighed out, and this is 21,000 for that one individual bag, which is most likely the case. And then you got 15,000 per bag of onions. I'm just gonna assume it's per bag of onion. And then you got this bag of onions here, 15,000 per bag of onions. So basically 3 small onions, 1 large or 2 medium for 15,000. All right. Didn't see any red onion. They got shallots, garlic, turmeric, but that's not on the list. Carrots is on the list. I'm gonna say this bag of carrots here is 34,000. I could be wrong. Seems like a good price. I don't know, but anyways, that's what I'm going for. So it's a nice bag for 34,000. Cucumbers is on the list because I wanted to have something to make basic salad. So cucumbers, carrots, lettuce, onions, although I prefer red onions in my salad. But these are more like pickling cucumbers, to be honest with you. You got your Persians here. They're not called Persians here. So it looks like the baby ones for 500 grams is 19,000. That's not bad. 80 cents. Yeah, it's not bad. I might have to come and get some of those. So these look more like pickling cucumbers, and I wouldn't eat these for a salad. So if I was here, and if you were American and you know anything about cooking and cucumbers and whatnot, you would look at these and nah. But these would look more delectable, more edible. They look more like Persians, even though these look like have the spikes. So anyways, that's what I would go for the cucumbers. Let's go see what they got for lettuce. And they have fresh herbs. Okay, I am not ashamed to say that I don't know what I'm doing, and this video just took too long. I maybe should have just gone and cut to each piece or each item and did like 2 seconds, but memory card just cut off. I'm not even gonna go to WinMart, so, I mean not WinMart, Moon Milk. So I gotta figure out a different way to do this, but I'll just put this video out and show you, and then I'll just have to figure out a better way to do this video. So I'm gonna end the video here. This did not come out the way I wanted to. This video is already 50 minutes and I didn't go through half of the goddamn list. Literally, I got 3 pages here. So anyways, I'm gonna stop here, cut it, and we gotta figure out a different way to produce this video because this did not work, but I'm still gonna share it with you guys. Okay, I've been here before and they had more DJI products. It seems like now they don't. If I can remember, I could be wrong. And this is some of the products that they have here. The 360, Osmo Pocket 3, the Mic Mini here. But I looked over here, and this used to be 3,350,000, now marked down to 220,000. It took, shit, I'm just all over the place, I can't think. 2,200,000, and this comes to 83,000. I mean, 80. I need to just stop for today. As you can see, my mind is not in the right place. I should not be shooting video when my mind is scattered like this. Just not having a very good day mentally. So anyways, this is $83 for the Mic Mini, and it looks like it's the whole setup. So I might have to come and purchase this, but I have to see what the difference is with what they have on the market now. Usually when they have this discounted like this, they're coming out with another product. So if you remember the Thailand video I did when I just did my Visa run, the Osmo Pocket 3 was on sale. And it's on sale here. Why? And I said that in the video, must be a new product coming out. And sure enough, the Osmo Pocket 4 is supposed to be coming out. So they always heavily discount these products when something else is coming out. And the Osmo Pocket 3 has only been out for a little more than a year, if not just a year. All right, I'm gonna stop videoing. As you can see from this video, I didn't do a very good job. But at least you got to see some of the pricings. I didn't do any comparison of the other supermarkets, but I'll figure out a better way to do this. Little tourist group. So we're gonna collect our bike, go home, get something to eat. Oh, she's nice. I wanted to make some guac. I don't think I feel up to going and getting some guac. I just want to go get something to eat and go home, just chill. All right. It's a decent mall if you need to go pick something up and shop, but if you're American, I mean, I don't know. Depends on your style. I wouldn't wear most of the stuff in here. There's a New Year's Eve party on a rooftop, but it's dressed to impress. And I didn't bring anything dressed to impress. And I honestly don't own anything dressed to impress because I don't dress like that. I wear streetwear. So I won't be going to that one. I did want to go, but when I started reading it and it says dress to impress, I was like, I don't have nothing, anything. Zilch, zero, nada. So now I'm going to end the video here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry, I'm just not having a very good day. And I didn't really plan this out, as I don't plan out videos at all. I just come up with the idea if I do, and then try and execute it without thinking of the best way to execute it. But at least you got to see some of the pricing of the items at WinMart. I didn't even get to the snacks and spices and herbs and yeah. Anyways, maybe I'll do a part 2. I don't know. What you do is you come up here, put your bike in between these two things, hand the guy the card. He taps it, and the price is up there, and it's $4,000. I give him $5,000, and get your change. Thank you. And then you go on, and don't cause a line behind you like I did. All right, now goodbye. So that's how you execute that. You just get that little card, they tap it, and then when you get out, you tap it, and you just pay said money.